Hello, you beautiful Capricorn souls, and welcome to your monthly forecast. I'm Tracey, your intuitive life coach, here to offer some guidance on how to navigate the month ahead. We are looking at Devotion December. Who and what matters to you? Devote yourself to more of that. Feel the renewal that 2023 has brought through. It's such a transformational year, and none of us are who we once were. Welcome the change as we enter 2024, opening the door to so much more. And for those of you celebrating a birthday in the second half of December, may I wish you a happy, happy birthday, and may you enjoy the festive season and have a safe and prosperous new year. Before I start shuffling and talking about the overall energy for each and every one of us, just a little rundown on the cards this month. We have the chakra deck, the healing deck, my two go-tos every month. We have a message from your inner child. We have a mindful message, something to be mindful of this month. And then we have the beautiful Aussie Oracle Chrissy Down Under deck. This is a deck that my business partner and I created, putting Aussie Christmas back on the map. Because Christmas is always snow, snowmen, reindeers, cold, winter, and here in Australia it's surfing and board shorts and thongs and beach and hot. So this is a fun little childlike deck with pictures that we drew with our inner child in mind. We colored them in, we created the messages. These are available to purchase if you're interested, but otherwise just enjoy and have fun. They have Aussie icons, they have Aussie slang, so a little bit of fun. So let's get into your reading. On the 12th, we have the Sagittarius new moon. Sag is that free, loving and adventurous energy, so expect new beginnings and fiery opportunities to open up for you. You're being guided to dream big. This is the last new moon of the year, so set those intentions, make them clear, and if you want to, why not make your new moon intention your New Year's resolution? Why not? Get a head start. Aim high and trust in the journey ahead of you. Plant the seed of intention. Water it with love, nurture it with belief, and surrender it to the soil of the universe so that it may grow. Now on the 13th, Mercury, the planet of communication, goes retrograde, which literally means it's slowing down, and it's asking all of us to do the same. Slow down and have some time in self-reflection. Refocus where your energies are going. Reframe what your new moon intentions are, what your life intentions are. And if you feel driven to expand your horizons, to push your boundaries, to leap out of your comfort zone, then really confront any limitations or restrictions that come up and that are holding you back. That is that one. Okay, you had two sitting there. I just wanted to confirm which one it was. Then on the 21st, we have the sun entering your sign. It's coming out of fiery Sag and entering into your beautiful earthly grounded energy. We also have the solstice. So Sag allowed us to tap into that adventurous side of ourselves and break free of conformity. And your beautiful energy, Cap, is all about getting the job done and getting it done right, and then grounding our desires into the here and the now. We'll get one more. So it's an amazing energy to align with during the solstice. It's allowing us all to rethink old stories, old patterns, old paradigms, and to have this beautiful chance of rebirth, renewal, growth, evolution. And then lastly, on the 26th, we have a Cancer full moon. And this is allowing us to, I'm just reading your cards. Interesting. There's interesting energy for you this month, Cap. I'm not going to lie. It's going to take me a little while to... Mercury retrograde and communication is going to be a big one for you this month, especially mid-month. Pardon me. So the Cancer full moon, last full moon of the year. Close old stories so that you can write new ones as you enter 2024. Full moon illuminates anything we need to feel into and deal with. Emotions, triggers, celebrations, and any repeating patterns, whether they're conscious or unconscious. Do your best to break free of those with this full moon. Release them, set them free. Find more joy and meaning in all of your connections by seeing past perceived limitations so that you can see the bigger picture. Oh, I have to hold this up. So that you can see the bigger picture and be all that you are here to be. Wow. So that you can hit the new year feeling free. Now, last month, you had the throat chakra of communication. You have the throat chakra again. So there's a lot of, and they're wanting me to go, ugh. There's a lot of things that you don't want to say, that you feel sick about saying. Ugh. You don't want to say them, but you're really being guided to be honest and open this month, continuing from last month. And then your message was this and that are true. Agree to disagree and move on. We don't always have to have the last say. We don't always have to be right, because there's two ways to see everything. So this month, you get the throat chakra yet again with the card of honesty, truth, transparency, sincerity, and there's your communication carrying through into December, unlocking your voice. Because when we start to speak our truth, and not from a dictating space, but from a communicative space. Didn't even know I could say that word. We unlock our light. We unlock our light. We share with people who we truly are, what we truly feel, and they get to really get to meet you. And you're worth meeting, Cap, okay? Now, your healing card is a card of barriers. And I feel like, before I read it, I feel like it's grabbing the key and unlocking the barriers. There's something you've been wanting to communicate, and it could be unconscious. You may not even know it's there yet. But there's something that's been wanting to be communicated, and it's unlocking it. It's breaking down the barrier and allowing it to be spoke, be heard, be acknowledged. Mercury retrograde is also that self-reflection. Maybe this is a sincere truth or honesty that you need to hear within yourself as well. Barriers. You have created barriers or defense mechanisms that may be preventing emotional or mental healing. The universe is eagerly waiting and willing to assist you with this, but you may not be receiving the healing you desire. Something seems to be blocking or hindering your restoration. The obstacles may be a protective measure you have put in place to keep your heart from further harm. This shield may seem necessary and logical, however, it is also preventing the healing light being sent to you and penetrating to heal your pain. Defense mechanisms, I don't normally read the whole thing, but I'm being guided to, so hang in there, Cap. Defense mechanisms are a response to being wronged, hurt, rejected, abandoned, or abused. You may have had a mental vow not to allow yourself to feel a certain type of pain ever again. Once the block is in place, you may find it difficult to talk about certain situations or to receive corrective information about your experience. By identifying the root cause of your defense mechanism, healing can begin. You need to be willing to tear down the walls you have built so that healing can occur. You need to be willing to unlock your voice. On this card, a woman rides high on the back of a dragon in the middle of the ocean. The shoreline is covered with jagged rocks and looks completely unapproachable. Smoke comes from the dragon's mouth as if he might breathe fire at any moment. You have created a similar type of energy with the walls you have built around you. Remember that fear does not keep you safe. Be willing to make changes. Talk to someone about what you are harboring so your healing can progress. You're really being guided to speak up, even last month and coming through into this month. The full moon shines her light on whatever it is you are ready to release. So around the 26th, by the end, between Christmas and New Year, there will be a lot of communication happening for you. And for a lot of us, that's when we're in our holiday mode. So it's time, we have that time to actually communicate and speak. The turbulent water shows this may not be easy for you to do. However, the same turbulent water can be cleansing and will help you move forward. The stars in the sky are your blessings. They suggest there are many sources that will help you to become free. Once you speak up, everything else will happen. I would normally go with those first, but I'm being guided to go in this order. So I'm an intuitive psychic. I go where I'm guided to go. The first card is to believe in yourself. Righto, do you believe in yourself, or are you constantly asking, how's that? Do you believe in yourself, or are you constantly seeking external validation? We all have that inner critic, which can often cause us to question our path, feeding us with questions, fears, and doubts. Be mindful of your thoughts and believe in yourself. It is important to back yourself, cheer yourself on, and be your own best friend rather than your own worst critic. Stay devoted to yourself instead of seeking external validation. These cards were created 2 years ago, and I've called it Devotion December, and you pull this card. It's about believing in yourself enough to devote yourself to what you have held under lock and key, and letting it, speaking it free. Literally speaking it. It could be with a counselor for some of you. It could be with a loved one. It could be communication that's coming in from you to you. Whatever it is, it's time to set it free. No more holding it under lock and key. Have the courage to go through the transformation. Courage, much like hats, comes in many different shapes and sizes. Courage stems from within to serve and protect. It's okay to lay your hats to rest, remembering that being courageous allows you to be and do your best. Now, this card is about our Anzacs. This is an Aussie deck, don't forget that. Anzacs serve their country, and for their service we thank them. Tap into your courage and serve your highest good. Get it free from behind that lock and key. That is for your highest good. And transformation. Life is full of twists and turns, zigs and zags, ups and downs. It's important to allow yourself to adjust accordingly. Think about the caterpillar. It has no idea of its true potential until after it's undergone the metamorphosis into a beautiful butterfly and taken flight. Go within and trust that you have the power to transform and take flight too. Slow down and connect in with you. This card, bandage. There's a bandage and a balloon saying feel better. Gift yourself time and space to rest, relax, and replenish. Live and learn also is battered and bruised. Be patient with yourself as you're learning. Whatever this is you're needing to communicate, it's you either feel like it's going to hurt coming up and out, or you feel like your words are going to hurt someone else. But you're hurting yourself by not communicating it. You're hurting yourself by keeping it under lock and key. So breathe. It's easy for you to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If you're feeling anxious or worried, close your eyes, breathe in deeply, and picture yourself filling up with white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving your body. In this moment, you are free to gently stretch and open your eyes, feeling refreshed. I almost want to change the word eyes to mouth. So let me read that again. It is easy for you to return to the present moment simply by speaking. If you are feeling anxious or worried, open your mouth and breathe in deeply. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving your body. You are free to gently stretch and open your mouth, feeling refreshed. When you speak this truth, you're going to be able to breathe again. And then your last mindful message, because you had 2 of these come out, it's going to set you free. I keep saying it, and this is why. It's going to set you free. You're no longer going to be under lock and key. You're free. Releasing anger. Anger is a natural emotion. Recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for you. It may be a person who has caused you pain. See them as the human being that they are, and release any anger you feel and free yourself. Free yourself and expand to love. No more lock and key. It's time to set yourself free. Free from the anger, free from the hurt, free from the judgment, free from the scars, the pain, the trauma, the wounds. Free from the walls and the barriers that you've put up around yourself. Free, and all you need to do is turn the key. Wow, Capricorn, that was heavy. I would really like to know if and how that resonates for you. Let me tell you, this talked about that full moon, and I already said close out the old stories with the full moon, Cancer full moon, emotional full moon on the 26th. Close out the old stories so that you have room to write new ones. Break those chains. Unlock that lock. Turn the key and set yourself free. Okay, I would love for you to hit the like, share, subscribe button. It helps get the message out there, helps the channel to grow, and helps our community to grow. May you have an amazing birthday, a wonderful festive season, however you may celebrate, and a safe and prosperous new year. So much love, your intuitive life coach, Tracey. You've got this. I've got you. The universe has got us. 2023, no limits to what you can have, do, or be. 2024 is opening the door to so much more. Have an amazing December.